saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys come in on a 2-game skid, hoping to turn things around. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek. And we'll take a break. They'll go play action here with Penix. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
And the Falcons first down.
A play fake. Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run for the first down with Bijan Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. You look at this Saints defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll throw with Penix. Oh, good footwork on the spin. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Falcon.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Into the hands of London. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Penix sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
the first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
a gain of 20. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Now 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints first down.
To the air is Rattler. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
Now Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Rattler going to look to throw again. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
But desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
The Falcons offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Robinson up the middle. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Robinson, ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Penix. Finding Kyle Pitts running the slant. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Saints.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it as we resume action. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A first down carry now for Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
From the shotgun, Rattler will get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Rattler. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And his kick is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give left side to Robinson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Saints 26-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd.
They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
And his kick here is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rattler working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Inside handoff now. Miller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled.
2nd down and 6 now.
Line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
13 more yards.
Now Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say that.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Brzee. He's the one that drops in this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
It's 4th down.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners. And they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Well, the Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To the air is Rattler. That's again complete to Palmer.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that'll be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
2-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And that
Starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Saints
throwing is Rattler. That's Olave bringing in another one. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. This one taken in by Olave. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Rattler. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, Rattler will try and do this himself. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 26.
They'll drop the throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Here's a second and 8.
To Alvin Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First down.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he spins through. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
And 3.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Saints 13.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Well, they've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
straight ahead. It's Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
That's taken on the 25. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second and 13. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Christian Watson, incomplete. He was defended by Michael Walker.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Saints again ready to go on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, Has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Shoves him aside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of.
It's 13 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
For a Saints. First down.
Again, it's Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. They run off tackle right with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Shuck. Slant pass complete to Olave. 2nd down and 4.
Chris Olave. A 6-yard pick.
Here's Shuck.
2nd and 4. At the 23.
Complete to Olave on the out route. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Underneath for Miller. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
working out of the gun here is Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Watson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Into the hands of London. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Here's Penix. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Falcons first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Saints.
To the air, Penix. Caught on the left side by Robinson. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And this brings up a third and goal.
It's third and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Elijah Moore, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Looking to put a drive together.
Check. Fresno.
Throwing is Rattler. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Now Rattler. Olave holds it in. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
I got him.
Here's Rattler. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll try and sneak it here. And it'll be touchdown here, but not. Does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. Olave over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
To the air is Rattler. He finds his man Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
15 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rattler working out of the gun. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's polished off through the air with a touchdown to Alvin Kamara. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better. As the vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw with Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 71 yards. And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Saints, 27.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And he's finished strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43.
They'll set up a throw. This one taken in by Olave.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That's Olave bringing in another one. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up
from the shotgun. Rattler. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And shutting him off, now open field. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw here. It's caught. It's Miller. And out of bounds right around the 20. Second and 7 from the 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. To the air once more is Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To the air, Penix into the hands of London. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Penix. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been 1 step ahead of this defense all game long. Now Rattler. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Rattler. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Rattler. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. To keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Rattler going to look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a 1-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Falcons, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they dropped to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.